The Victor Emmanuel II National Monument, also known as the Altar of the Fatherland, is a large national monument built between 1885 and 1935 to honor Victor Emmanuel II, the first king of a unified Italy, in Rome, Italy. The monument was realized by Giuseppe Sacconi. It also preserves an altar of the goddess Roma, then a shrine of the Italian unknown soldier, thus adopting the function of a secular temple consecrated to Italy. It is currently managed by the Polo Museo del Lazio and is owned by the Ministry of Cultural Heritage and Activities. Senatorial palace built during the 13th and 14th centuries, stands atop the Tabulone, which had once housed the archives of ancient Rome. It now houses the Roman City Hall, after having been converted into a residence by Giovanni Battista Piranesi for the Senator Abbondio Rezzonico in the 18th century. Its double ramp of stairs was designed by Michelangelo. This double stairway to the palace replaced the old flight of steps and two-storied loggia, which had stood on the right side of the palazzo. The fountain in front of the staircase features the river gods of the Tiber and the Nile as well as di Roma. Its bell tower was designed by Martino Lorni the Elder and built between 1578 and 1582. Trajan's Market is a large complex of ruins in the city of Rome, Italy, located at the opposite end to the Colosseum. Thought to be the world's oldest shopping mall, the arcades in Trajan's Market are now believed by many to be administrative offices for Emperor Trajan. The shops and apartments were built in a multi-level structure and it is still possible to visit several of the levels. Highlights include delicate marble floors and the remains of a library. Trajan's Market was probably built between 100 to 110 AD by Apollodorus of Damascus, an architect to whom Trajan entrusted the planning of his forum. The Roman Forum was built at the end of the 7th century BC in the center of public life in Rome for more than a millennium. Throughout the centuries several buildings were built for political, religious and economic activities, and in the 2nd century civil or basilica buildings where judicial activities took place. It is a rectangular forum, plaza, surrounded by the ruins of several important ancient government buildings at the center of the city of Rome. Citizens of the ancient city referred to this space, originally a marketplace, as the Forum Magnum, or simply the Forum. Here statues and monuments commemorated the city's leaders. The Circus Maximus is an ancient Roman chariot racing stadium and mass entertainment venue in Rome, Italy. In the valley between the Aventine and Palatine hills, it was the first and largest stadium in ancient Rome and its later empire. It was constructed in the 6th century BCE. Used for other events such as the Roman games and gladiator fights, it last hosted chariot races in the 6th century. The Colosseum is an elliptical amphitheater in the center of the city of Rome, Italy, just east of the Roman Forum. It is the largest ancient amphitheater ever built, and is still the largest standing amphitheater in the world, despite its age. Construction began under the Emperor Vespasian in 72 and was completed in AD 80 under his successor and heir, Titus. The Colosseum is built of travertine limestone, tough cored volcanic rock and brick-faced concrete. It could hold an estimated 50,000 to 80,000 spectators at various points in its history. Having an average audience of some 65,000, it was used for gladiatorial contests and public spectacles including animal hunts, executions, reenactments of famous battles, dramas based on Roman mythology, and briefly mock sea battles.